Although, my fair warning is this. When the lights are on me, I can't see as well. So just tell me, just drop a code word. What's the code word? I'm gonna take this and stick this in the box.
I'm gonna get a bottle of water real quick.
Yeah, cool. I don't know where one is. I need one too. This is how you get stuff in and out from the stage. So here's the stage. And we're going down to hell. Just kidding. I'm going to heaven. When planning out your show, remember if you're numbering things to the audience, a lot of magicians want to go, or performers in general, 1, 2, 3, and 4. To the audience, that's right to left, that's weird. So you got to work backwards. You have to, it's like looking into a mirror. I have to go 1, 2, 3, or 4. So, and making sure there was no lunch in there. Well, what time do people start coming into the theater?
The show's at 7. The house will, or the doors out there will open at 6.
Oh,
the
no.
house in here will open at 6.
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, come with me, quick. Check, 1, 2, check, 1, 2, check. Okay. We got about, well, we have 30 minutes till the front of house opens. We really have an hour to set up the show. The doors are gonna open at 6:30. What time is it now? Maybe 5:30? Later, 5:45 maybe. 5:40, and we gotta get this all set up by 6 before people start arriving. They open the doors for the theater at 6:30, so really everything's gotta be good there. Show starts at 7. Cannot do a show without my comrade socks. Seriously, when I perform, the last thing I'm gonna be thinking about is how comfortable I am. And these things just help me so much to not have to focus on my feet during the show, which usually cramp up and get hurt, so. I don't get to see him too much because my grandfather, you know, he's still in New York. That's where he lives, so. Bag number 3. Let's give Miss Darlene Thomas a round of applause. Wave over the top, make sure there's no strings or magnets. Wave over the top. Anything under the bottom? Oh, my name is Chris Michael. Thank you guys so much for having me. I really appreciate your time. Thank you guys so much. One thing to note about this show, because it didn't really get the attendance that I was expecting. Last year was 4 to 5 times the amount of people there were today. While that did ruin my streak, and literally I've sold out every single theater show until this show, which is my first non-sellout, it's important to know that that does not in any way mean that this wasn't a smashing success. Because every single one of those 50 people or so, or 70 people that were in here, got a show that was designed for them, that connected with them. And I know it because afterwards I'm meeting people and taking pictures, and I had a gentleman come up to me, I won't say his name just for his own privacy, but was telling me that his daughter had been actually placed in like a care facility for her depression. It was so bad. And just a few months ago, and this is the first time that he's seen her smile like this since that happened, and she had not cracked a smile since then. So it was super emotional. He told me how much it changed his life, and it reminded me, and Shane reminded me to talk about this, it's not the amount of people that show up, it's how deep that impact is. If you do a show for 2 people and it changes those 2 people's lives, it's way better than 500 people show up and you change 3 lives. You know what I mean? The ratio of who you're impacting is so much better. So what I meant to say is, 2 people show up, 2 people's lives change. 500 people, 1 person's life changes. I'd rather take those 2 people.
Lower at the higher paying shows than you do the lower paying shows, right?
Yeah. I mean, there'll be some times where I'll go into a show and I walk in, I'm like, oh, I could have upcharged way more than, you know, what I actually quoted them.
Yeah.
So
Because people are good at Instagram and YouTube, so they can keep up with the magician for their entire life after this, form a connection with them, right? Mm-hmm. We take care of their event with a pre-show meeting. We talk to the event planner and the caterer to make sure everything's set with that. You mentioned how old you are.
Yes, I'm 88 years old.
And you have to have a secret to staying so energetic.
I do have a secret to staying energetic.
What's that?
Well, I eat right. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Don't chew. Don't go with those that do.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the Lord.
Talk about the beet balls.
And the beet balls. Well, the beet balls, I make those from beets, celery, carrots, and some special flowers.
Uh-oh.
And-
Uh-oh. Do they grow around here?
No, no. And so I made them all special. I put nuts and walnuts and seeds and things like that in it, and eggs. So I did. It's my own recipe.
That sounds incredible. Like a weird, that sounds like something that would make you feel good,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and then I crumble it up and put cream on it. You know, like the coffee cream. It's flavored.
Really? Oh. Wait, you put coffee cream on it? Mm-hmm. Like vanilla cream?
Yeah, well, or the flavored creams, the flavored coffee creams.
This is the most interesting conversation I've had in a while. And, also, Shane, meant to mention, we here at the Hillcrest, we had 3-course breakfast that was awesome. And you served it. And then Martha, she cooked the entire thing, who I'm honored to eat her food because she got to cook for AC/DC. And who else was it?
Guns N' Roses.
And Guns N' Roses.
Janet Jackson. I don't know. Could go on and on.
Yeah.
My claim to fame is Jacqueline Mars from Mars Candies Bars
Yeah.
Corporation. Mrs. Mars.
That's awesome.
Most personal chef.
Yeah. And how long did you cook for her?
About over a year.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's super cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love hearing stuff like that.
But enjoy.
Yeah, thank you. This looks amazing. So, yeah, thanks for sharing that. I gotta find out about these flowers, though. Want to go to lunch? What are you doing?